Not running for the Netherlands, incidentally, in the first league, which has been won by Portugal in Norway. As we look at Paula Sevilla for Spain, outside Gloria Hooper running for Italy in lane 8, and then carrying Polish hopes, but perhaps not quite at the level of some of the Polish athletes we've seen in their events today, running so well, winning so many events. Anna Kielbasinska will be hard pushed to keep pace with the likes of Jodie Williams. The race is outside the British system now, based in Phoenix in Arizona. And Mujinga Kambunji, she's worked with quite a few coaches now, with Steve Fudge based in London. And Jessica Bianca Vesely, silver in the World Student Games last month and close to going below 23 seconds this year, has dipped below that mark. Last year she did so. Rafaela Spanodaki Hatzariga getting ready for her 5th race of the weekend, running in the heats of the 100 and the final, and in the relays. And Hanna-Marie Latvala of Finland, and 9 athletes in this women's 200 meters, because Latvala and Marussia Pari of France both recorded exactly the same time, 23.577, so down to the 1,000th of a second. They could not be separated, so 9 through to the final. Incidentally, neither Ukraine nor the Czech Republic got an athlete through to the final. They are the 2 countries battling around 7th place, battling around the relegation zone. But Jodie Williams, what a good time it is for women's 200-meter running. Dean Asher-Smith, Amy Hunt, Beth Dobbin have all run faster than Jodie Williams this season, but she has a great chance of taking the title, taking 12 points here. Pare goes for France, but Jodie Williams in lane 6 in the women's 200 meters. See how she attacks the first 100 meters. Jodie Williams just outside Kambunji, who's a quick starter, but Jodie Williams moving up alongside Kielbasinska of Poland and cruising past her. Now, how does she slingshot off the bend, as Adam Jamili was suggesting? Moves nicely, but Kambunji is still there. Mujinga Kambunji is pushing alongside Jodie Williams, and the Smith athlete coming past at the moment, and Jodie Williams trying to get back there, but it is Kambunji who's going to take it just ahead of Jodie Williams, 22.72. And a bit of a headwind in the home straight as well. A very impressive run from Kambunji, because that's a big season's best. And she takes the victory, and a little bit of a surprise there, as Jodie Williams didn't run a bad race, but Kambunji was simply better and simply stronger in the last 50 meters, and takes the 12 points for Switzerland.
Yeah, Jodie got up the blocks really well, didn't she? Very aggressive, that first 10, 15, 20 meters, setting herself up indeed for that slingshot as she comes off the bed. But Kambunji really just paced it a little bit better. Had always Jodie in her sights to see exactly what she could do, and it's now at this stage Kambunji puts her foot down on that pedal and feels that she's gaining quite quickly on Jodie, and that gives her a little bit more confidence to believe in what she's capable of doing. Remember, Kambunji is a quality athlete, very fast at her top end, and to come here into a relatively stiff breeze to set the season's best tells us that she's going in the right direction.
Lisek of Poland, final chance of 6:03. Well, he's close, isn't he? I mean, he's clearly in massive shape, celebrating all the same, and it was a great performance and a win. 5:81, enough to take the win and top points for Poland. 6:03, not meant to be, but with the world champs and the event in such great form globally. You got American Kendricks, 6:06 world lead. He's going to need all of what he's capable of to contend for the top spot in the World Championships, but it's a win for Lisek and a solid performance.
Another win for the Polish team. That's what you want at home, isn't it? Home crowd, entertaining a home crowd with some home success.
So you'll have noticed the women's shot there behind as well, as we look at confirmation of that pole vault. Poland, 12 points again, going strong. Lisek adding to their tally. Jakobsen, a good backup. jumper for Sweden, Francis Lavillenie. Well, he's won this multiple times this event, but has to settle for third place. Great Britain's Charlie Myers, 5:31 and 3 points. So the pole vault will be cleared. I think the shot putters will be pleased with that as we look across to the team standings, and the addition of those pole vault points pushes Poland even further untouchable, probably over 30 points ahead of France now. Great Britain in that 5th place with exactly the same points as Spain.
Just rounding up the 200 metres and having a look at it once again, and it was a good run by Jodie Williams, because we're looking at the times and into that metre per second headwind in the home straight. It was a decent run by Jodie Williams, a quick time, but it was just a little bit better, a little bit stronger from Kambundji.
Yeah, I think Kambundji, as I say, is rounded into nice form now, isn't she? Each race she's stepping up, preparing herself for Doha, because she knows how tough the competition is going to be there. But Jodie, again, putting back-to-back good, strong performances, and she doesn't look too distressed here. On the left of the screen, running that 22.89, I think she's enjoying her running again. When you're injury-free, it makes a big difference.
I think she's talking now to Jeanette.